Hello everyone. For making this hanging plant, we'll need some materials. Uh, for making this, you will need four colors. That is dark brown, green, red for the roses, and light brown for the pot. And and you'll also need a 3 crochet hook, along with darning needle and a stitch marker. For starting to make our pot, we're gonna make a magic ring. So wrap the yarn around your two fingers and make a cross at the back. You'll have two parallel lines in the very front. And now you're gonna hold the yarn by your pinky finger, just like this. Now you're gonna take your hook, insert it from the first parallel line, and grab the other one and twist it. Take the working yarn and just chain one, and here your magic ring is ready. And now we're gonna start by chaining three. So one, two, and three. Now this three chains will be considered as our first double crochet. So the chain right on the top is our first double crochet. We're gonna make 13 more. So in total we'll make 14. So let's make a double crochet. So now we have two double crochets. Let's make more. 3, 4, 5, 6, and like this you're just gonna make in total 14 double crochets. And remember, your chain is your first double crochet. So let me meet you after I'm done with making all of my 14 double crochets. Here I'm done with making my 14 double crochets, and I have added a stitch marker on my first double crochet that's made out of 3 chains, a stitch marker so I can remember. And now let's start with our next step, and the next step is to close the magic ring. Just gonna pull the yarn tail gently and close it, and it's going to be closed like this. Yes. And now you're just gonna remove your stitch marker. It's a chain, so make sure to just pull it up a little, and then you can just remove the stitch marker. And you just need to slip stitch into the place where you added your stitch marker, or it's your first double crochet. So it might be a little tight to find because you don't need to go in the big space that is between our chain 3 and our second double crochet. You don't want to go in there. You have to go in the chain space, so it will be tight, so it may take a moment to just pull out, but you will do it. And just slip stitch and make sure to tighten the stitch so you don't consider this as your stitch. So here's our circle ready. Now let's move to step 2. And now for round 2, you will chain 3 again. 1, 2, and 3. This time this chain 3 is not your first double crochet. Now we'll be doing double crochet increases. So in one stitch we'll be doing 2 double crochets basically. So let's do 2 in our first one. So 1 and 2. And I'm just gonna mark my first stitch so I don't forget. And this time do not forget that your first stitch is your first double crochet, not your chain. Just gonna mark it like this, and here I'm done. So I have made 2 in my first one, and also in the second one we'll be making 2. 1, 2, basically just doing increases all the way around. Means one stitch carries 2 stitches, means 2 double crochets. So here is our first one and our second one. Oh, sorry. And now it's gonna go into the next stitch and do the same thing. And yeah, I'm just gonna be doing increasing all the way around that you reach back to your first stitch. And don't forget to skip any stitch, and at the end you'll be having 27 double crochets. Here I'm done, and you will have 28 double crochets in total at the end of your round. And now you're just gonna remove your stitch marker and slip stitch into that stitch. And yeah, you're done. For our next round, round 3, we will be doing only working in our back loops. So back loops only. So we have V's here. On our circle, we have many V's. This is the back loop and this is the front loop. The loop closer to us is the front loop and away from us is the back loop. So now we're just going to be working in this loop that's away from us. So let's start. Now we're just going to be doing the same thing. We're just going to be chaining 3 to just give height. This is not our first double crochet. And making 1 double crochet into each below stitches means back loops. Make sure you do it in the back loop only, not in the whole stitch. It will make a small hole like this, but it will be covered by as you go further. So we're just going to be going. You just insert your hook in the back loop in middle of your chain, go towards the back loop, pull out your yarn and pull through 2 loops and pull through 2 loops. Here are our 3 stitches done. Now we're gonna go again into the back loop only. Pull through 2 and pull through 2. And you're going to be doing this same till the end. Make sure your stitches should not decrease or increase. They should stay 28 in this whole process. So I'll meet you when I'm done. Here I'm done with all of it, making it only in the back loops, and you will have a shape like this. And now we're just gonna be slip stitching into the first stitch. I didn't mark it this time because I knew it, so it's just your first double crochet and make sure to tighten it so you don't assume it as a stitch. Like this is really cute. Cute little base is ready. And now from rows 4 to 6, we will be doing only 1 double crochet. And now we're going to be starting round 4, and round 4 to 6 will be the same, and we're just going to start by chaining 3, and we'll just do 1 double crochet in each of the stitch from round 1 to 4. Sorry, round 4 to 6. So let's start. First round, first stitch, second stitch, third, fourth, fifth. And like this, you'll just be inserting 1 double crochet into each of the stitches for next 3 rounds, means round 4 to 6. So I'll meet you when I'm done with all of these rounds, and it's pretty repetitive, so I don't want to make you guys bored, and I'll meet you when I'm done. Here I'm done with all of the rounds, and now we're just going to be slip stitching around just to make the edges a little bit more finer. So you don't need to do any chains or anything, or maybe you can just chain 1, and after chaining 1 we'll just do our first slip stitch. Make sure you're doing slip stitches, not single crochets, and for slip stitches I'm going to be marking with a stitch marker. Just mark it with a stitch marker like this, and we'll just continue slip stitching in each of our stitches. So first one, second, third. This will just make our edges a little bit more finer and like nicer. Will make it really nice. And after you're done with all of the slip stitches, you're just going to be slip stitching into the first slip stitch. And now for round 7, we'll chain 80. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can even chain more according to the length of the strap or string of the bag you want. So let's just chain, chain, and chain. And here I'm done with chaining 80, and we'll be making a slip stitch into the 9th chain from the last slip stitch. So let's count together. So this is the one we have started chaining. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll be slip stitching into this stitch like this. It could be a little hard. Just need to slip stitch. Because you're slip stitching in a slip stitch, so the slip stitch is always tight, so it's going to be. And here we have our first string attached. And after slip stitching, we'll cut the yarn while leaving a small tail and just tighten it. And we need to make one more like this, but let's do it together. So now we have to again find the 9th stitch from our hook. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and here is our 9th stitch, and I'm just going to insert our hook in it like this. It's a little tight, so just do it. And after inserting your hook in the 9th chain, you're just going to take your yarn and then just insert it. Just going to hold it tight like this on my hook. Keep it back and pull it out from the same exact loop. Yeah, like that. Now I'm just going to hold the shorter end inside with my index finger and just going to chain 35. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you can just also tighten it a little. So yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And after you're done with your 35 chains, you're just going to cut off the yarn. You can just chain one extra because you're just going to tighten it and it won't really show. So I'm just gonna leave a long tail end. Make sure to leave it a pretty long end, like yeah, like this much probably would be enough. Leaving just a little more for emergencies, and yeah, we're done. And after cutting the yarn, you need to hold all of the 3 strands upright And make sure your pot is really straight, like this. Just pull it straight, so when you just hang, now it's pretty straight, I think. And just adjust it a little. I think I need it to be this much. Yeah. And now I'll just take the yarn end and start wrapping it around by leaving a small loop here on the top, and just wrap until it's nice and secure. Just wrap it, wrap it, wrap it, wrap it, wrap it tightly and nicely. This will be the part where you can just hang it on a nail or somewhere, anywhere. I think it's okay. You can just, try to be sure that it's okay. And I think, yeah, it's okay. I'm just going to be taking your yarn and wrapping it around and around. It's up to you how much you need to wrap around until you think it's like really nice and secured. I think I will be wrapping it around, yeah, this much. I think now it's like nice and secure. Yeah, it's nice and secure. Now I'll just take my darning needle that I already attached, and we'll go from the bottom. We just started. Maybe it's a little hard sometimes, but I know you guys can do it. Let's go from here. Then just insert your needle from anywhere and just take it out like this, and then just do a double knot. So go into any part and just leave a small circle and pull out the yarn. Take the yarn end, go out from the circle, and yeah, but just tighten it. And here your knot is done. You can weave in the end later on, and your pot is done. And now we just need to make this. For this wheel, we'll just be repeating the base of our planter. That was 14 double crochets, where our first chain 3 was counted at our first double crochet, and 13 more, and then increases in round 2. So till round 2 you just have to repeat to make the wheel. Let's do it once again really quick. Let's make a magic circle. So wrap the end around your fingers and make a cross at the back. 2 parallel lines in the front. Take your hook, insert it from one parallel line to the other, and yeah, done. And now just pull the yarn to make the magic ring smaller so it's easier to work in, and then just chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So this third chain is known as our first double crochet. So I'll just add a stitch marker in it, so I don't need to add it later. So here is our chain, and just insert the stitch marker right into your first or third chain here. Now I'll just tighten up the loop, and we'll do our second double crochet into the magic ring. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and like this you'll just complete the round until you have 14 double crochets. And here I'm done with making 14 double crochets, and now I'm just going to be tightening our magic ring and just going to slip stitch into our first double crochet. That was our chain 3, the third chain. Make sure you do not slip stitch into the big space again, and it might be a little hard. Like I am going into the big space right here. Do not go there. Have to go in the particular stitch and just slip stitch there. And here I'm done with making our first round, and now we're just going to chain 3 for height. 1, 2, and 3. This was for height. Now let's make our first double crochet into here, into our first stitch, and we're going to be doing increases, so we'll insert 2 double crochets into our first stitch here, like this. Yeah, and now we're just going to be doing all along here 2 double crochets in one stitch, like this. You'll just repeat this until the end. And here I'm done with round 2 of the swirl as well. And now I'm just going to be slip stitching in the really first stitch and leave a long tail for sewing. Not that much long, but like, yeah, this much would be enough. Actually, this much, yeah. You can just approximately see how much you think will be enough for your pot, and just pull out all of the yarn and tighten it. Here your swirl is ready. I highly recommend you to count all of the stitches so it's same as your pot. So yeah. So for making the vines, we're just going to make a slip knot. After making a slip knot, we're going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. After chaining 4, in the 4th chain from the hook, or in the first chain right here, you're going to go and make a double crochet. But we're actually going to make a bubble stitch, so we're going to do partially 4 double crochets into this space. Yeah. Now we have 3 loops. We're going to yarn over and only go through 2. We have 2 loops. We're going to make 1 more double crochet in the same space, go into the space, pull out the loops. Now we have 4 loops. Pull out the first 3, and you have 3. Do that 2 more times. And like this. Now you have 4, and go for the last and final time in and pull through the first 2. Now we have 5. Now we're just going to yarn over and pull out from all. Now we're just going to chain 1, 2, and 3, go into the same space and slip stitch. Here our first sleeve is ready. We're just going to pop it out, and here our first sleeve is ready. Now you can rather chain, for the gap in the leaves, you can chain 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, any number that you like, but I would say maybe 11 to 12 is the maximum, and minimum is 6. Now let's start by chaining 9 first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's go into the 4th, chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, and make a bubble stitch. Let's just insert our hook into the 4th chain from the hook and make a bubble stitch. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. Go again. Yeah, 4 again, and finally we have 5. Yeah, 5. Now we're just going to pull through all of them at once. You can just pull it a little towards you so it's easier. Now just chain 1, sorry, just chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Go into the space and just slip stitch. Here your second one is also ready. Just pop it out. And now, for example, let's go in this chain 10. 1. Let's chain 10 now. So sorry, this yarn is a little stuck. Let me just take it out. Now we're going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. After chaining 10, you're going to make a bubble stitch in the fourth chain. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here's our fourth chain. Now let's make a bubble stitch. So pull through 2, yarn over, go into the same space, pull through 2, go again, yarn over, pull through 2, 4, now yarn over, go again and pull through 2. Now just yarn over and pull through all 5 of them, and 1, 2, 3, chain 3, slip stitch into the same space and pop out your leaf. Now let's chain 6 right now. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, sorry, we're just going to chain 6. I'm really and now let's chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now let's go into the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, and 4th, and make a bubble stitch. So pull through the first 2, go again, pull through the first 2, go again, pull through the first 2, and go again, and for the last time pull through the last 2, sorry, the first 2. And now just yarn over, pull through all 5, 1, 2, 3, and chain 3, and then just slip stitch and pop it out. For this one, I am making 7 leaves. In this one, I have the sequence of 9 leaves vine, 3 vines of 9 leaves, 3 vines of 8 leaves, and 3 vines of 7 leaves. This one I'm making for 7 leaves. And see, these 1, 2 are closed. They have this one has less distance, this has more, and like this you just have to make it randomly. This time I'm chaining 8, and I'm just going to go into the 4th chain from the hook and make a bubble stitch. Just for the last time, go again, and right here. Now I have 5. Now again, let's do it. Let's do 1, 2, and 3. Let's make a slip stitch into it and pop out our leaf. Now we have 5 leaves. Now let's make 2 more to complete this one. Make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm making 11 for this one. I'm just gonna go into the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go into it and make a bubble stitch. Make a bubble stitch, pull through 2, go again, and pull through 2. Now we have 3 loops. Go again, pull through just 2, and now we have 4. And for the last time, pull through 2, and now we have 5. Now let's just pull through all the 5. It could get a little hard because there are too many loops. Then just chain 1, 2 and 3, and then just slip stitch to the same space. Let's make our last leaf for this vine in, let's do 8 chains. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 chains. Now let's just go into the 1, 2, 3, 4th chain from the hook. Make a bubble stitch. Right here. Pull from 2. Sorry. We have 4, 4 and yeah, just make one more time right here. Pull through only 2. When you have a dark color, it could be hard to see, but make sure you only pull through 2 and then pull through all the 5 loops. It could be a little tight, and then 1. Sorry. Oops. I think I need to do it again because my last one actually opened, but I think you can just do it again. Yeah, just do it again. Pull through the first 2 because you know when the loops are tight, it's harder to pull. Yeah, now I have 5. I'll yarn over and carefully pull through all of the 5 loops. Then just chain 1, 2 and 3, and our last leaf is done, and then just slip stitch. Our last leaf is done. Just pop it out, and now for just finishing off, I'll add just a little bit of chains like 1, 2, 3 and 4, and just one extra because that gets tight. And now I'm just going to take my scissors and leave a medium length tail and just tighten it. And I'm going to be making 9 of these. 3 with 7 leaves, 3 with 9 leaves, and 3 with 8 leaves. And here I'm done with all of my vines: 3 with 9 leaves, 3 with 8 leaves, and 3 with 7 leaves. And these are the vines. Now for the vines we need roses as well. So for making the rose, we are going to take our red yarn and make a slip knot. For making a slip knot, you can use any method. I use this one. And after that, you're going to make 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After chaining 10, you're going to insert your hook in the 3rd chain from the hook. Just going to insert your hook and make a double crochet. After making a double crochet, you're going to go into the next chain and make 2 double crochets. That is also known as a double crochet increase or make. And you will do this in the next 6 stitches, means till the end except 1 chain. You will go into the next chain and do the same thing, make 2 double crochets in it. And you need to do this till the end except the last chain. And here I'm done till the end. I only have 1 chain left. And now in the last chain, we are going to make a double crochet as usual, but only 1 double crochet. After making the double crochet, you're going to chain 2, 1 and 2. After chaining 2, you will go into the exact same space and slip stitch. And here our rose is ready. And now you're just going to leave a little bit of tail end and cut it, and then just pull it and tighten it. And now when you fold it, you will have a nice looking mini rose. And I'm going to make 20 more, so in total I'll make 21. I will make 10 in pink and 11 in red. I'll meet you when I'm done, and then we'll attach these to the vines together. And here I have made 10 in pink and total 11 in red. And now we will sew this together. I have already sewed the other ones. For sewing, you will take your darning needle, and in the short end, that was the end that's with the slip knot, you're just going to take that, and we're just going to first of all weave in that. So just go in any random stitches that you find and just weave it in. After doing that, you're just going to take your scissors and cut it off. After cutting off, now your rose only has one left. Now you're just going to take your needle and insert it into the yarn. I'm just going to take the yarn and insert it in the needle. After doing that, you will make the rose in shape. You just start folding it nicely. After making the shape, you're happy with the shape, then you can just take your darning needle, go from the closest stitch and go from there through your work and outside in any stitch. After that, just take it out and pull it really nicely, and then go from another side and do the same thing. Do this until you think your rose is nice and secure. I think mine is in a pretty good shape and it's nice and secure. And now I will just go through the bottom, and from the closest stitch I'll just come out, so it's easier to attach them to the vine. Now let's attach these to the vines. And here I have my first vine, and this is vine with the 8 leaves. And I'm just going to insert the rose into the darning needle first. After doing that, you're just going to randomly place the rose anywhere, and I think I want the rose maybe right here. Yeah, here in the middle of these two closed leaves. I'm just going to go and just grab one strand of the yarn. Just going to go and grab one strand of it. Now let's start by assembling our rose to the vine, and I have taken the 8-leaf vine first, and I have taken my rose and I have already attached it with my darning needle. And now I think I want my rose to be right here between these two flowers, these two leaves, and I'm just going to insert it in the chains one strand like this and pull it out. Just pull it out like this. After you think, okay, it's looking good here, you can just take it in shape first. Yeah, after doing this, you can see the back of your rose, and you can just take one strand of yarn. Just take one strand of yarn and pull it through that. After that, go again into the exact same space where you just attached your rose into. Make sure it's the exact same space and come out from it again and do the same process couple of times. Go again into any strand from the rose that's closest. I think it could be hard because, and I think this one is very close. I'm just going to go through this one. Make sure your row stays in shape and just pull out all of the yarn. After that, go again into the exact same space of your rows where you have it and pull it out. Yeah, I think it's nice. And now I'm going to just take one more one more strand of yarn and pull it out. After pulling that out, you will go onto another strand and take that out, just like that. Just pull the yarn out and your rose is now secured. And now we're just going to make a double knot. For the double knot, you will again find any strand of yarn and pull your needle out, but don't pull it completely. Leave a small loop. This one is really big, but you have to leave a small loop and then just tighten it like this. Then just give your rose another shape like this. And if you want, you can make your rose secure once again, just like this, so it stays in shape. Just go like this into your rose. Now your rose is on your vine, and now you can just go through loops and make knots and just like this, and now you can just cut off the yarn. So basically we just made our rose secure of a shape and even. So here our first rose is successfully attached to the vine. And like this, you're going to be attaching as many roses as you want in one vine the same way. I will meet you when I'm done with attaching all of the roses. And here I'm done with attaching the roses to the vines for the 7 leaves, 8 leaves and 9 leaves. Now we're just going to take one vine from each group. One from 7, one from, I'm just going to take another one. Yeah, one from 8 and one from 9. This one. Yeah, one from 9. So you have like a nice stable length. After taking that, you're just going to take your soil, insert your crochet hook from the back to the front from the magic ring, and you're just going to take all of these 3 and hold them together. Make sure they're going from descending to ascending orders, something like that, and you're just going to hold them like this. It may be a little hard to pull, but just do it. Just pull it out from the magic circle like this. It could be hard, but you can do it. Yeah, like this. I have pulled these all out and my first 3 groups are attached like this. Now again we'll just put the long tail that we left behind, and now we'll take one more group the same way. We'll take this and we'll just take, yeah, probably this one. No, actually, yeah, this one and this one. This time I'm just going to shuffle it a little, yeah, just like this, and I'm just going to insert my hook again. I'm just going to keep these aside. Insert my hook again from any space, and then sorry, not from any space, from the magic ring, and hold my 3 strands like this nicely and keep them on my hook tightly and just pull them nicely out like this. Now they're out and they're attached. Now we'll do this one last time. Just insert your hook, take all these strands just like this, and your hook is already inside. Just pull it out. Just pull these out like this, And yeah, so now we all have these attached, and now I'm just going to pull each strand separately to just see if it's all of the strands are nice to the strands are nice and tight. And after pulling all of the strands tight, your pot should look something like this, and you can just pull them again once before attaching. And now we can just tie a knot like this. Just wrap it around your two fingers and just take it like this. And also make sure to wrap the brown one, the small brown one, not the long tail. Just going to make a knot, nice secured knot down there. Yeah, like that, just like this. And just one more time do the same thing. It will make it look better, and also it will make it look more. And here I have tied one more knot, and I think I'll just tie like maybe one more knot so it's just like very nice and secured. So just like one more knot maybe, because one strand just got out, so that's why I just want to make it tighter. If you want, you can just double knot it, but I am making it more secure, so I'm just making a triple knot. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, no, actually I'm just going to make, and yeah, after the double knots you can just, or triple knots, you can just cut out the yarn like this after leaving a small part like this. Just here, it will be a lot of strands, so it will take a little bit of time, like just like this. But if you have a more sharper scissors, so it will cut in seconds, but mine is not working that much good. So yeah, now it's all done, and yeah, it's nice and tight. And now we can just attach the soil with our pot, and it's going to be ready. Now first of all, you should just take your soil and attach your darning needle. And here, after attaching the darning needle, you're going to take your pot and just open it wide. Just going to take the soil just like this, and you're just going to take your soil and go in the nearest stitch next to it. Just going to focus a little on it. Yeah, like this. Just, and then after attaching the darning needle, you're just going to take your soil and the loop next to it, just go in the back loop of it, and then take your pot and just go into any stitch that's close and go into the front loop of it. Just go into the front loop, or that's the loop closer to the soil. Then just go into it, pull out your yarn through just like that, and then do this again. Go from the soil to the pot, go from the up to the down, and then just pull it out just like this, and then do it again. Make sure you go through every single stitch. Then just we'll go from this one now and into this one. Just go like this. These are slip stitches, so you know it can be tighter or anything, but just need to go like this and pull through. Here our first 3 stitches are attached. Again, go from the upper one to the lower one, and just go ahead and stitch this all like this. And make sure not to stitch it all, just leave a little bit of gap, so we will stuff it and then we'll just close it up. So I'll meet you when I'm, and here after sewing it almost there, but like I still have an open space left. Now I'm going to just do the stuffing. I have taken a lot of stuffing, but to just make the pot nice and fluffy, and you can just see how much stuffing you want in your pot, and I'm just going to insert all of the stuffing inside nicely. My pot is nice and, you know, fluffy. Just going to insert it in small pieces and insert it nicely that it's like really fluffy, and because when you insert it, it will also increase a bit in size, just like this. I think I just need a little bit more. I'll meet you when I'm done stuffing. And here I think my pot is nice and stuffed, and now I'm just going to continue sewing the rest of the part that's left. Let's just find it and stitch it together. You can use any other stitching method as well, but I think this would be like the easiest method. It's very beginner friendly. Anyone can stitch it really nicely and easily. Make sure you don't get your yarn tangled with your strap like this, like I just got, but just you need to just be careful. Let me meet you when I reach the last stitch, and we'll fasten off together. And here my pot is all over nicely sewed, and now you're just going to go again from any stitch that you see. Just go from that and just make one more tight, and just go in the planche and just come out from anywhere and just cut off the yarn. Oh my god, where's my scissors? Yeah. And now let's just cut off the yarn. And yeah, your planter is ready. Now let's just give it a little bit of shaping. Let's put our vines towards down like this. Just spread them here, there. Spread them here and there according to your preference. Let them go from the straps, because you know your straps are still not down. They went down when you were stewing, so just let them go from here and there, like this. Just let them go like this from here and there. I think I need more right here, so I'm just going to throw in more like this. Just keep adding more, just like that, here and there. Just make them nice and just give it a nice shape that it looks nice and accurate. And here your nice pot is ready. I hope you liked the tutorial. If you liked it, please like and subscribe the channel and follow me on Instagram as well.